What is going on, everybody? It's Georgia Bulldog Will here, and a few days ago, the Jets announced that Zach Wilson will be the starting quarterback on Sunday against the Houston Texans. Alright, so, my thought about this, yes, I've been saying in the past that he's done, but in reality, let's just say that me saying that was just my dumb Jets fan self saying that. Zach gives us the best chance to win. Tim Boyle is garbage, and Trevor Siemian's not good. Speaking of Tim Boyle, the Jets cut him. The Jets cut him, and they ended up signing Brett Rypien. Remember, he was the backup for the Broncos. Didn't know he left the Broncos, but hey, now he's on the Jets, so I'm assuming Brett's going to be the third string, I would assume. Brett won't even be active for this game. It'll just be Zach and Trevor. Zach's the starter, Trevor's the backup. So yeah, Zach Wilson is going to be the starting quarterback for the Jets on Sunday. I guess it's maybe good that the kid got some time to just reset his mind and learn some stuff. But at this rate, who cares? The Jets season is over. Even if we were to somehow win our last 5 games of the season, we're not making the playoffs. In the AFC right now, if you want to make the playoffs, you got to have at the minimum 10 wins, and the Jets cannot get 10 wins. They could get 9 wins, and then if they were to get 9 wins and try and hopefully make the playoffs, there would have to be some crazy stuff happen. They would have to hope for a lot of things to happen, but it's very unlikely. And if they lose this week, don't even think about it. 8-10 will be our finish. Heck, or no, not 8-10. 8-9 or probably 7-10. Heck, it might even be 4-13. But yeah, Tim Boyle was garbage. Siemian, he's just not good at all. Yeah, I don't know. I'm starting to think whether the Jets are really are like, I don't know. The thing is, I have not heard speak at all this season. I don't think I've heard Joe Douglas say a damn word this entire season. Since the regular, I don't think the last time I heard him speak was probably when we signed Aaron Rodgers. I don't think ever since then Joe Douglas has spoken to the media. I'm not sure. I haven't heard a thing. He hasn't put out he hasn't spoken about saying we are he hasn't said anything. Douglas isn't saying anything. It's Saleh that's answering all. There's a lot of questions that the reporters ask Robert Saleh that are meant for that are meant to be answered by Joe Douglas. Why didn't you sign a veteran quarterback to back up Aaron Rodgers to start the season? That's a question for Joe Douglas. Why is the offensive line why is the offensive line not at its best? Well, I guess that's probably a Saleh question, because they got to work and they got to get better in practice. Actually, why isn't the offensive line getting better? That's a question for our offensive line coach, Keith Carter. For gosh sakes, that's a question for him. But why go back to Zach now? Or why is Zach Wilson still being put in this bad situation? There are questions that Joe Douglas is meant to that are meant to be answered by Joe Douglas, but Robert Saleh is answering them. That is not right. I don't know what the problem with this team. We have an owner who doesn't know what he's doing. He's a freak. He doesn't know what the hell he's doing. Joe Douglas isn't talking. He is not saying a damn word. He's just completely silent. Robert Saleh, He cares about winning, but he's answering the way he's answering questions. It's like in reality, I know he's done with Zach Wilson. I think he's pretty much done with Zach Wilson, but he just can't say negative things. He can't really speak very negative in his press conferences. I know there's many things he wants to say in his press conference, but he can't say them because then if he says these things, he'll probably get fired. Like all that. But no, I mean, and we have an offensive coordinator that doesn't know what he's doing. That does not know what he's doing. So yeah, this team is a complete mess. I don't really know. I don't really don't know what to expect when we play the Texans on Sunday. Yeah, Aaron Rodgers. There's no way he returns this season. I just don't see it happening. There's no way. There's just no way. There's just no way. There's just no way. There's just no way. So yeah, the Jets sit at 4-8, and they play the Texans on Sunday. I'll see you guys later, and go Jets.